Okay, so the deadline for punishments has passed. Let's go ahead and see what we got. Oh my God. Welcome to your league punishment selection. I am League Commissioner Gabe, and I'm going to run through the 14 options you have for your league punishment this year. And boy, we got some doozies. We got some that have rolled over from last year, getting at least 5 points in last year's survey. Some popular ones, as far as I've been able to tell, and some submissions by you and me. So let's go ahead and go through it. We'll go ahead and start with the ones that got at least 5 points in last year's survey. So your first punishment option this year is the 999 challenge. No, I'm not talking about walking around like a German aristocrat. I'm talking about the 9 beers, 9 hot dogs, 9 innings challenge, which came in second in last year's survey to the peanut butter mile. So basically, I don't need to go through that all that much. 9 beers, 9 hot dogs. You got 9 innings to do it, a beer and a hot dog per inning at a baseball game of your choosing. Preferably don't pick somewhere in Japan. Preferably somewhere in America. That'd be great. And also, a little caveat to this, Ryan will be participating with you. So Ryan, if you get last place, you're doing it twice. Punishment number 2 is run/walk a 5K with a custom winner's face shirt. So it's exactly how it sounds. You get a shirt with the league winner's face on it, and you run or walk a 5K. I'll leave it up to you. Some of you are runners. Some of them are walkers. That's completely fine. You can do whatever you want. You can crawl a 5K. I don't care. Just do it with that shirt on. It doesn't have to be anything crazy. Hell, you don't even have to sign up for one, although I'd kind of prefer that, so maybe I might push that. Punishment 3 is the NFL Combine, and I mean that literally. We are getting the drills set up. You are going for time. You are going for reps. You are going to get the best possible scores in every single category. I don't want anyone walking the 40-yard dash. We are running that to the end of the line. You are making sure you get the best possible times, and yes, those will go public. Punishment 4 is the last one that got at least 5 points last year, which is getting egged at a Phillies or Eagles tailgate. It's exactly how it sounds. You got to buy the eggs. You got to take them. You can protect yourself, obviously. I don't want you getting nailed in the eye and having an infection, but we're basically going to prep you with a bunch of eggs, and we're going to have some fun. We're going to go to the most packed areas of the tailgate. We're going to make sure you are out in the open and everyone can see you and everyone can throw an egg at you. So we're going to have a lot of fun with that one if that's our choice. Starting off with the rest of our submissions with number 5. This is one that was on the list last year and resubmitted. An open bar for the entire league, and the loser will pick up the tab. It is exactly how it sounds, and it can get very, very expensive. So bring your wallet. Punishment number 6 is singing Sweet Caroline at the top of your lungs, not necessarily screaming it, in a packed mall food court. And I'm going to mandate that it is probably one of KOP, American Dream Mall of America would be a great league field trip, but it's got to be a big one. I'm not talking about a mall that's dying. I'm talking this better be packed to the brim like an amusement park. And yes, you are going to be on video. Buckle up, because punishment 7 is pretty cruel. So it is called the off-season vegan, and it is exactly how it sounds. You will go vegan from the end of the Super Bowl all the way to the kickoff of the preseason Hall of Fame game, probably late July, just like it was this year. So that is just about 4.5 to 5 months of you being vegan as the loser of this league. And you better keep track of that. Punishment 8 is pretty cut and dry. You got to buy a billboard, put it on I-76 that says, "You suck at fantasy football." Your face will be on it, and your name will be on it. So if you're looking for a job, don't lose at fantasy football if that's the punishment. Punishment 9 is possibly my personal favorite. It is called the bowling marathon. So the details are a little bit sketchy, but the way I think of it as is you got to bowl your total points in the season. So if you get 2,000 points in the season, you got to get 2,000 points in bowling before you can even leave the bowling alley. So we are getting there early if that's the one for you. I'm going to probably mandate it that every slice of pizza or hot dog, you mark off 5 points. Every beer, 10 points. We'll get into the specifics if that's the one that's chosen, but that's one of my personal favorites. Punishment 10 is the polar plunge. If you have not seen it before, basically, there's a bunch of people that go out into a freezing cold part of the ocean at a freezing cold time of the year, and yeah, you're going to be with them. You might think punishment 11 is just some nice, tasty buffalo wings. Well, no, it's relating to that. We're going to be going to Buffalo Wild Wings, and you're going to be competing in the Blazin' Challenge. It is basically you got to eat as many Blazin' wings as possible in as fast time as you can. And yeah, you are going to be pushing it. We are not lollygagging. You are going to try and get the Blazin' Challenge. I think it's 12 Blazin' wings in like an hour. I don't know. I forget what the specifics are. But yeah, you're going to be competing in that. Not going to be fun for your mouth. Before we start with punishment 12, I have an announcement. There are actually not 14 options. There are 16 punishment options this year. I don't know where the other two got lost in translation, but I found them, so they're going to be included. So, by the way, punishment 12, just drive to Cleveland and back for absolutely no reason. No reason whatsoever. You can't stay there for too long. You can only stay there for like 5 minutes. Then you got to drive back. I don't care where you are. I don't care if you're in a different country. You're going to drive or fly to Cleveland and back. Flying is only mandated for those that are outside of the United States. So if you're in California, you're driving. Punishment 13 is a little bit cruel. Not in the sense that you'll be embarrassed or in pain. It's just that you could be doing a punishment 2 years in a row, because the loser in this punishment will have the winner select their first round pick. And the caveat to that is you cannot keep your first round pick from this season. So if your selected keepers next year is the loser and you want to keep someone like, I don't know, maybe in my case, Bijan Robinson, I can't do that because I have to have my selection from the league winner. So it is particularly cruel because you could be walking out with Kyle Pitts as your first overall pick. Punishment 14 is pretty cut and dry. You have to score at least 100 on the Fitness Gram Pacer test. If you're not familiar with it, get familiar. It is the worst thing you can possibly do, and you cannot leave until you get 100. Yes, there will be a lot of vomit involved. Punishment 15 may sound tasty at first, but believe me, it'll get old really, really quick. You must eat at McDonald's or a comparable fast food location. No, not Chick-fil-A, for 1 week. Only there. So, McDouble in the morning, a Big Mac in the afternoon, maybe a McCrispy in the evening, a chocolate shake at night. That's going to be your life for an entire week. The only thing that you can have outside of that is water. The final punishment, punishment 16, is pretty cruel as well. You must sing a Taylor Swift music video, your song of choice. I'll leave that part up to you. I'll give you a little bit of control and agency in that. But you must post it to YouTube. And I'm going to boost that up a little bit more. I'll post it to my YouTube, my TikTok, my Instagram, and you know what? Let's just post it everywhere we possibly can. We'll make sure your face is on the billboard that maybe someone else gets the next year. But yeah, so those are your punishment options this year. You have until the end of week 1. So that'll be late Monday, probably around, I'll just go ahead and say midnight Tuesday, the day after the first week is over, to make your selections. First, second, and third best choice. Your first choice will get 3 points, your second choice will get 2 points, and your third choice will get 1 point. First of all, we're going on the point system alone. No preferences towards anything. I'm not going to boost up the points. I'm not going to vote. Only in the event of a tie will I vote. And any options that don't get picked this year that have at least 5 points will be automatically moved over to next year. But don't worry. If you have a favorite that you want to keep putting on the ballot, feel free. I know someone put the open bar tab back in there. Ryan. So either way, enjoy making your selections for the punishments. There's some that are doozies. There's some that are going to cost a lot of money. And as always, don't lose.